is Hope and welcome back to my channel. I like musicals, they're a big part of my life, and today we're going to be doing another reaction. So this week the Dear Evan Hansen trailer has come out for the new film and I'm very excited to see what is going on there. And I do have a couple of opinions about it, but I'll get to that after the reaction. So without further ado, let's get into it. I still don't know where my other headphones are, so we're just gonna have to deal with these chunky boys, but let's get started.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why.
I like the orchestration.
Have you been doing those letters to yourself with Dr. Sherman?
I've been trying to. Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
No one signed your cast.
He looks
Now we
too
both
old.
Pretend we have friends.
I'm sorry about my brother.
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? I wish everything was different. Wish I was part of something.
It
Wish
feels
that
very
anything I said
movie.
mattered. Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's mine. I'll just take it. Wait, I need that back. Like you could fall, and no one would hear.
Tree
Connor took a
metaphor.
letter from me, and it was an assignment from my therapist. Ew. Even when the dark comes crashing through.
Connor's mother and stepfather here to see you.
Stepfather.
Connor wanted you to have this.
And when you're broken on the ground.
Dear Evan Hansen, he wrote it to you.
His last words, Connor took his own life.
I'm sorry, Connor didn't write this.
No, please.
You will be found.
But we didn't think Connor had any friends.
I mean, you really gonna tell these people that the only thing they have left of their son is a letter that you wrote to yourself?
So, you and Connor, tell us something, please.
Right. I started talking and
You couldn't stop.
they didn't want me to stop.
I'm putting together a memorial service. We wanted to do something.
Connor showed me.
I really
that
don't know
I
what to
wasn't alone.
say.
Nobody is. So let that lonely feeling wash away.
I feel like they're really steering away from this being a musical.
I didn't know that you were hurting.
I don't know if it is or not.
A lot of people feel like us.
You can reach out your hand.
People started sharing it. It's everywhere.
I don't understand what happened.
You did. You don't know how much you've given my family and me.
Yeah, the orchestration seems very great showing them.
Were you ever actually friends with him?
I had never meant to make it such a mess. I was trying to help. If you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
The orchestration is really nice. And the cinematography seems
I have
nice
to
too.
tell them.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, so that was the trailer. I have a lot of thoughts. First one, I think Ben Platt looks too old. To me, it feels like they're trying to make someone who is old look younger, and he looks weird. I think he's too old. There are so many amazing people who've played Evan that I'm sure would have been more age appropriate for the role. On the topic of this as well, I think that I should talk about the director and what the director said. So they basically said that the only person who could play Evan Hansen was Ben Platt, and how he wouldn't consider anyone else and that it wasn't even a consideration for him, which I think poses a massive problem because obviously there have been many people who've played Dear Evan Hansen who've played Evan Hansen, and that director is really just undermining every single one of those people by saying the only person who could ever understand Evan Hansen is Ben Platt, and that's it. Which I think is actually quite rude to all of those people who've played him on Broadway and have been so amazing in that. At number 2, Stepfather. I hate that. Really hate that. I think I'd heard about this a while ago and forgot about it, but knowing the musical more than I did then, it poses this massive problem again, because Connor and his dad have this massive disconnect within the play and within the musical, and making it a stepfather feeds into that stereotype that step parents don't get along with normal parents, not normal parents, they don't get along with biological parents. I don't know, it just doesn't send me the right vibe, and I'm just a bit confused. Like, I thought I was gonna love this trailer, but I think it's kind of done the opposite for me. But I'll talk more about all these reasons. So, number 3. Amandla Stenberg, who I am pretty sure goes by they, them pronouns, so if anyone want to talk about them in the comments. They, from what I saw, don't seem to have captured Alana as a person. From what I know of Alana, I don't know if Alana goes by she or they, so I'm just going to say they for the sake of it. They seem very peppy and very, out there when they are hiding the fact that they are actually really insecure and also not confident at all. And it might just be from what we saw in the trailer, but Amandla seems to play them in a way where they seem quite reserved. And I don't really know how I feel about that, because I think Alana is a really important part of Darren Hansen, and their presence is quite relevant, even though it doesn't seem like that in the musical when you first watch it. But I think it's hard to say, because I don't know Alana like the back of my hand, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that know more about them than I do. So I'm just gonna give another point. And this is probably gonna sound really ranty, but this is just because of all these thoughts that have come into my head after watching this. So number 4, why are they selling it like it's not a musical? Like, as far as I'm aware, this is a film with singing in it, like the musical, but in film form. I feel like I've seen a lot of musicals do this recently, where the trailer is much like a film trailer rather than a musical trailer, because they think that makes it more marketable. But I think making it a musical makes it more unique. So I don't really know why they've done that, but they have. So there you go. It might be a film without singing in it and just have the orchestration in the background. I really don't know. But I guess we'll find out. Number 5. I'm curious to know if Connor is going to be part of the movie or if he's just going to be in the first 15 minutes, because they didn't show any of Connor. We literally just saw him in the opening like we do in the musical, and that was it. So if they're choosing to do that, I think that is going to be disappointing, because I think a great part of Connor being there is that Connor is basically made up by Evan, and it's not like he's his imaginary friend, it's because he doesn't know Connor at all and he's making it up. So Connor acts the way that Evan assumes him to act. So I think there's that. I feel like I had more points to make. I think overall really surprised, because I thought this was going to be such a revolutionary trailer and I was going to love it and I was going to be really excited for the film like I was with West Side Story. But I'm really torn, actually. I wasn't really expecting to feel like this, but I was just watching it and I didn't really feel like it made me want to go and see it, and I don't really know why that was. I don't think we got a grasp of what the show and the film is really about, and I just don't really know what to make of it, if I'm honest. I think they needed to make it clearer that Evan really didn't know Connor, because it feels implied and hinted at in the trailer, and trailers are very difficult to make and they are for stating the obvious, unlike the opening to a film which doesn't. So I don't know how I feel about it, and people are probably not going to like that, but it's true. I would really like to know what other people think in the comments, because I really just didn't expect to react like this. I just thought I was going to really like it and that was going to be the end of that. But, you know, hopefully it proves me wrong. I really hope it does, because I was really excited for this, and everyone that I've talked to that has seen the trailer has been like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm going to love it. And I'm just like not feeling like that at all, and it's kind of freaking me out, I'm not gonna lie. So I think that's all I have to say. There's probably more points that I wanted to make, but I've forgotten them because I have a bad memory. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below what you think, because I'd really like to know, because I feel like me acting like this isn't with the norm. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe, you know, it always helps me. Keep enjoying musicals as much as me, and I will see you in the next one.